You want me to what?
It's dead simple. I got it all worked out.
No, hang on a minute. You want me to help you to commit a crime?
Oh, come on, crime's a bit strong, isn't it?
Nicking someone's business? What else would you call it?
Karen, you don't get ahead in this life without bending the rules a bit.
It's more than that.
Do you think Mike's never done anything like this?
I don't care about
Do you
Mike.
think he'd ever lose any sleep over it? Karen, he shafts people all the time.
Is that what you're doing it for? Revenge?
Well, I'd like to put him in his place, yeah.
I'm sorry, but Mike's just not my problem.
Well, he is. If you want this job to become something.
He's no worse than any other boss. I mean, you're obsessed by him. No? Well, what's all that talk about him being the father you never had? And how he's let you down like all the others?
That's not exactly what I said, was it?
Yeah, it's close enough.
Karen, this is about more than that.
You don't go breaking the law because you've got a grudge against your boss. I mean, what if we got caught? We could go to prison, couldn't we?
So you're saying no, then?
Yes, I'm saying no because I think it's a crazy idea and you can stuff it.
There's nothing wrong, is there?
Just down for a half term.
Well, why didn't you tell us you were coming, Adam?
Well, I was going to stay with Dad. Rang him, but he wasn't there.
Was he expecting you?
Well, he knows it's a holiday.
And he didn't pick you up?
So, how did you get here?
On the train.
On your own?
I had to.
When you say you rang him...
Someone at work said he was out all day and that he wasn't coming back. I phoned home and I got the machine. My phone is mobile and it was switched off.
Well, that's a bit much, innit, when you're not even there for your own son?
Anyway, come and sit down, love.
Yeah, make yourself at home.
Now, have you had anything to eat?
No, I'm starving.
Right, well, we'll be having supper later, but do you want a sandwich just to put you on?
Yeah, I'd love one.
OK.
Hiya, I'm Tracy.
Of course, you two have never met, have you?
Well, I've heard a lot about you.
Well, and you.
No, you must be her step-nephew, is that right?
Sounds painful. Should we drop the step?
Yeah, fine by me.
Do you know what? I can't get over Mike, though. I mean, he must have known you were coming, surely. Look, has this happened before? It has, hasn't it?
I can't believe you even thought of this.
Karen, you got to hear me out before you kick this into touch.
It's to do with the Artrek company, isn't it?
What I don't
No, don't tell me because it makes me feel sick. It makes me feel sick that you've been plotting behind my back. Why wouldn't you just tell me?
Well, I had to get it up and running first, check it at work.
Oh, is that how you do things, is it? How many other scams have you got going on that I don't know about?
Karen, there was no point telling you until I had it all in place.
You didn't tell me because you knew I would have told you where to get off. You only tell me now because I've seen the flipping accounts.
All right, well, it's sooner than I planned, but I was going to tell you, and I swear it.
Why can't you do this on your own? Why do you need my help?
Well, for someone who's not very interested, you're asking an awful lot of questions.
Yes, because I am mad at you.
Karen, I want us in on this together so we can share in it, so we can go places.
Where like? Prison?
I wouldn't be doing this if I thought we were going to get caught out.
Is that what you said about the VAT scam you got set down for?
I've come a long way since then, Karen.
Well, then go back, Joe, and remind yourself what happens when you break the flipping law.
Shall I tell you why that went wrong? Because I wasn't in control. I needed other people to back me up. And when it came to the crunch, they lost their bottle and they pointed the finger at me. And I don't need to remind myself what happened, because it burns a hole in me brain every day of my life.
Well, then why would you risk it again?
Because this time I would be in control and I wouldn't get caught. But if you want to stay on £6 an hour for the rest of your life, slaving away to line some fat cat's pockets who takes you for a mug, then that's fine by me, because I'll just find something else.
I need a drink.
Wait, I think I'm gonna have a look. Someone's getting. Hiya.
Hiya. You look smart.
Oh, thanks. Off to a party.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, well, you have to do it, don't you?
Can I have my usual, please, and a large white wine?
Yep.
Thanks. There'll be half a dozen blokes like you there tonight, married to coppers.
Yeah, I know. I bet some of them.
Yeah, well, you wait. You'll enjoy it more than me once we get there.
There you go, Curly.
Cheers.
Thanks.
So, what are you going to do about this job, then?
I don't know.
So, when do they need to know by?
End of week.
Well, it's a great opportunity.
Yeah.
Although it has been nice having you around, especially since after our Sharon and all that.
Yeah, well, I've enjoyed it too. But it's not every day a manager's job comes up, especially at my age. Anyway, you wouldn't want me here permanent, would you?
Well, I wouldn't mind. It's whether you could stand not being in charge.
Wouldn't I be treading on your toes?
Not really, no.
Well, you can bet Peter wouldn't want his mother-in-law around all the time.
Hey, he likes having you here more than you think.
Off to that do I was telling you about.
Right.
Retiring after 30-odd years in the same job. Isn't that right, mate?
That's right, 30, yeah.
That'd be me at Thatcher, that. Can't see me going up in the world there. Still, you've got to be grateful for what you've got, haven't you? We can't all be high flyers.
Hey, you don't think we're being rude, do you? Not talking to Curly and Emma?
Yeah, we might be, yeah. Would you excuse us, you two?
No, go on.
You've got to watch what you do when you're out with coppers.
Yeah, well, don't do anything I'd do, Janice.
You've got a nerve.
Yep, I have. Large scotch, please, Bev, love. Neat.
Right.
You okay?
Do I look okay?
Better make that two and have one yourself and all.
Not very much.
Go on. At least let me tell you how it works.
No, I don't want to know. I've told you. Besides, better keep your mouth shut, aren't you? In case go and tell Baldwin.
You wouldn't do that.
How'd you know?
Because you're too smart. And I wouldn't have invited you in otherwise.
Hey, love.
Cheers. Got the change.
Thanks.
What did you mean when you said you'd have to think again if I said no?
Thought you had said no.
Well, what will you do then?
Does it matter?
Yeah, of course it matters. Look, we're an item. I don't want any secrets. I want to know what you're doing.
Listen to me. I either do this with you or I don't do it at all. There is no one else I want to share this dream with.
Nightmare more like.
Look, let's drink up, shall we? There's something I want to show you, and you can decide for yourself whether it's a dream or not.
Underworld? Speaking. Oh, hello there. He's done what?
There you go.
Thanks, Deirdre.
So, how are you getting on up there?
Okay.
Yeah, you still enjoying it?
Yeah, I'm doing rowing this time out in the river. It's fantastic.
Yeah, hey, there's none of that Weatherfield comp, is there, Dad?
Oh, hardly.
Could you imagine 8 Critchley on a canal? It'd make Titanic look like 3 men in a boat.
So is it all boys or is it mixed?
Girls in sixth form.
When do you start there?
September next year.
That's when the fun starts, eh?
See?
Mike, come in.
Sorry to barge in like this, but I've just had a... Adam!
Oh, yeah, you might well look surprised. This poor lad might's come all the way down from Scotland and you couldn't even be bothered to pick him up.
And I can't believe you didn't know it was half-term.
What?
And what would you have done if we wouldn't have been here, eh? Do you know if his mother knew about this, she'd be turning in her grave?
This what you've been telling him?
I tried ringing you.
At the office, at home, he can't get in touch with you anywhere.
And not for the first time, apparently.
All right, well, when you finish, for a start, half-term's not for another 2 weeks.
Sorry.
And I've just had the school on the phone to tell me he's absconded.
Absconded? Why?
Would you want to tell him, or shall I?
Right, well, I'm going to go and powder my nose.
I'll come with you.
I'm not going to powder my nose, really, but that's what you do, isn't it, when you go to these posh do's. You don't like to talk about bodily functions.
Oh, come on, Shan, it's what you like.
She's in for a shock if she thinks it's posh.
The Stratford Arms is quite smart, isn't it?
Oh, it's a nice place, but come midnight, 20 odd drunken coppers and their partners. I wouldn't call it genteel, put it that way. Look, I want to thank you for what you're doing. I know it wasn't easy for you.
I didn't have much choice, did I?
Well, you could have kicked up a stink about it.
That wouldn't have been very clever.
No, but it's appreciated.
I'm not doing it for you, you know.
No, you're doing it for Emma, obviously.
And you're right. It wasn't easy for me. And I did feel like kicking up a stink. I still do. I mean, here's me, a counsellor, standing by and watching an innocent man go to jail.
It's a bit more complex than that, isn't it?
No, you're bent. My wife's bent. And because I stand by and say nothing, I'm bent too.
If you saw how he provoked me...
I know
the
what it's
things
like, actually. But that doesn't make it right. And if I had my way, you'd be going down for it. But that's it's not likely to happen, that, is it? Because I'm going to keep quiet. And the chances are you're going to get away with it. But don't ever, ever thank me for it.
He was caught drinking with 2 of his mates last night. He's in big trouble. That why you run away, is it, eh? Scared of the consequences?
Is this true, Adam?
I was going to tell you.
Yeah, but you decided to throw in a few porkies first, didn't you, eh? Of how I'm neglecting you. I fixed to see you at half-term. Now, you know that only too well.
Oh, and that makes you a good father, does it?
What?
Oh, swanning up the odd weekend, take me out to fancy restaurants. Do you think that's all it takes?
You chose to be up there, remember?
Because all my friends are there.
Well, you can't have it both ways. I mean, what am I supposed to do except try and see you whenever I can? I can't live up there, Adam. I've got a business to run.
Oh, yeah, your precious business.
That pays your school fees.
My mother's money pays for that.
Oh, no, it doesn't. Not all of it. And it's not just the odd weekend. I see you whenever I can.
Oh, yeah, in your flash car with the golf clubs in the back. Funny how you always manage to get in a few rounds when you're up there, isn't it?
Oh, Adam, now, come on. That is very unfair. I do everything I can for you. In fact, if it was my choice, you'd be down here so I could see you all the time.
What, so you could have complete control over me?
If that was to keep you out of trouble, maybe it's not a bad idea.
Well, maybe if I saw you a bit often, I wouldn't get into trouble.
All right, so I'll move you back down here then, shall I? So I can see you all the time.
Look, I'm not sure that this is getting us anywhere, and I'm sure that Adam's tired, so why don't we just call it a day? You two can talk again tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right. Come on, Adam, get your stuff. We go back to the flat.
Well, you don't think I'm staying with you tonight?
Well, where else you going to stay?
You can't stay here, love. We haven't got the room.
Well, then I'll stay with Uncle Peter. You've got space, haven't you?
Oh, well, yeah, of course we
Oh,
have.
look, he's got no time for you. Can't you see him trying to get out of it?
Oh, that's where you're wrong. I'll make time, unlike you.
Come in.
What is this, Joe?
Do you like it? Hey?
Of course I like it. It's not yours, is it?
Not yet, it's not. This is just a show flat. Estate agent lent me the keys, didn't he? They're building 12 of these. They're going to be on sale pretty soon, and I've got my eye on one.
But you need the factory to pay for it.
It's got in-floor heating. That's a designer kitchen. It's fully soundproof for them all-night parties. Take a look at that roof terrace, eh? That's an incredible view, isn't it? Karen, imagine waking up to that every morning. Look pretty good at night and all them lights twinkling in the distance.
And all this is meant to change my mind, is it?
Come on. Tell me you're not at least half tempted.
Yeah, obviously. Who wouldn't be?
Don't you see? You could have it, Karen. This ain't just some pipe dream for when you win the lottery. That's how the little people live their lives. This could be ours, you know. In a matter of months, maybe even a couple of weeks. And all you gotta do is say the word.
Hey, I thought I might do a spot of fishing tomorrow.
What, like angling?
No. That deep sea trawl I got mowed down by the quays. What kind of fishing do you think?
I didn't know you was into all that.
Hey, there's a lot of things you don't know about me, Kev.
Oh, yeah, that's another one of your secret identities then, Tommy.
Just watch your bar.
Sounds a bit boring to me, all that. Sitting around for hours on end and then going home to your mates bragging about the one that got away.
That's all you do in them nightclubs, isn't it? You'd be a natural.
You remember Adam, don't you, Shell?
Of course I do. Hello, love.
Aye.
And this is Shelley's man, Bev. This is my sister Susan's little lad. Well, I say he's not so little anymore, is he?
I remember you telling me. He was at school in Scotland.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, nice to meet you, love.
Yeah, and you.
So, what brings you here? We weren't expecting you, were we?
No, it's a long story, but he'll be staying here tonight, if that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine. Is Mike not about?
Well, like I said, it's a long story. Come on, I'll show you to that spare room.
Is that bed made up? Oh, I don't think it is. I'll come and do it.
Oh, thanks, Bev.
Have you eaten, love?
Well, I just had a sandwich.
How does pie and chip sound?
Brilliant.
Come on, then. Give us your pie.
Integrated fridge, freezer, nice granite top, eh? You'll never be able to afford that on a supervisor's wage.
I get the message.
Fizz's jaw will bounce off it when she sees it for the first time. And that there is a state-of-the-art cooker.
Yeah, well, I can't cook.
So what? We'll get caterers in. We'll have cocktails on that roof terrace while I get it all ready. And then we'll come back in. We'll sit either side of a long oak dining table. I'll tell you what, you can go and choose one from elevation. In fact, you can spend the whole afternoon there and wave your checkbook at that little pipsqueak who tried to sack you.
Yeah, but what would I have to do?
Can I get you out else?
No, thanks, this is great.
Takes after you, Peter.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, nice eyes, bonny face. Oh, he's saying, stop embarrassing me, aren't you? I'll go and make your bed up. Leave you to it. I'm sure you've got lots of catching up to do.
Thanks.
Thanks. So, what's all this drinking about then, eh?
Well, don't tell me you never drank when you were at school.
It doesn't matter what I did. I want to know what happened.
How come as soon as I get into trouble, you want to know about me? I mean, when was the last time you came to visit?
Well, I've been busy.
Oh, what, every weekend for the last 2 years?
No, but, you know, like your dad says, Scotland's a long way.
Well, it hasn't stopped him coming. Since Mum died, you've practically abandoned me.
Ah, come on, look, that's not true.
You never visit, you never write.
I sent you a birthday card.
Oh, big deal. I mean, you never even ring anymore.
I had other commitments, you know, setting up the bookies, running it, planning the wedding.
Yeah, whatever.
Look, Adam, the fact is, right, that you lied to us just now.
No, the fact is, no one in my family cares about me. I mean, no one ever has apart from Mum.
You know that new company we've been dealing with?
Artrek.
Well, it's a company that I set up myself.
What?
They supply us with material, we pay them for it. Only difference is, they never supply us in the first place.
So Underworld just pays them for nothing?
Mm-hmm. And I own Artrek, so it all comes straight to me.
No, Baldwin has to sign all the checks.
Oh, yeah.
Well, so how come he hasn't noticed anything then?
Small amounts in among loads of others, innit? There's nothing suspicious.
I've noticed there's something wrong.
Yeah, you sussed it because you know the material's not being delivered. And Baldwin, he'd have to stop playing golf and go through the accounts with a magnifying glass each day. And even if he twigged, I'd still be able to talk my way out of it.
He is bound to find out. What about the next time the accountant comes round?
Hey, it'll all be over by then. And with two of us in on it instead of just me, we'll have whipped that company from right under his nose.
Just sounds too easy.
That's because it is. It's simple, like all best ideas are. Now, before he knows it, his bank account will be empty, and I'll have bought the factory back off him with his own money. It's sweet, isn't it?
No, because he's bound to know.
He'll never prove it.
No, I don't know, Joe. It just seems too risky.
I've worked out all the details, Karen. Now, look at me. Do you think I'd risk anything that'll put me back in prison?
No.
Do you think I'd do anything that'll put you in any danger? God, I love you. More than anything.
I love you.
Do you want all this?
Yeah, of course I do.
Then come with me. You'll never look back. You'll never want for anything in the rest of your life. I promise.
So what was all that about, then?
I just hope it's nothing serious.
Well, I just hope it is alcohol and not drugs.
You're going a bit over the top, aren't you? It's probably one bottle of Alco Pops they bought for a laugh. All kids his age do it.
Well, if that's all it is, then we've nothing to worry about.
Well, it don't make him a raving alcoholic.
Just wait till you're a parent, Tracy, then you'll understand what we're talking about.
Well, aren't you going to ask me how it went? Oh, right, your tea dance. Why, what's happened here since I left that's more important?
We've had a visit from Adam.
Oh, is he well?
Well, yeah, he's fine, but...
Tell me about it later. I have had the most wonderful time. Don't tell me it's all back on with Archie Shuttleworth. I've met someone who knocks Archie Shuttleworth into a cocked hat. Oh, tell us all. His name's Wally Bannister.
Wally.
What's the matter with that? It's a very distinguished name, is Walter.
Say so.
So how old is he? Oh, must be in his 70s, but he doesn't look a day over 60. Snazzy dresser, slim, well, compared with Archie, and nimble on his feet. When he swung me round in that military two-step, I was putty in his hands.
And what does he do?
He's retired, but he used to have a road haulage business. Did very nicely out of it, too, from the cut of his jib.
And you're smitten?
Some men you play hard to get. But with a chap like Wally, you may as well just surrender.
Denise? You live?
Nah, I'm just going around the corner.
Oh, suit yourself.
I'll check you, the flash car, never knew you had one.
A new job, new car.
So where you working?
Waddington.
You must be doing pretty well for yourself.
I'm out every night these days. I go all over in this.
So where you off to now?
I don't know. Might go into Manchester. Sure you don't fancy it?
Yeah, I suppose I could come along.
Right, hop in.
Jason! Be a love and take us to Freshco's before they're shut.
What? No.
Oh, men have such short memories, Candice. Have you forgotten who bought you this?
I'll be paying you back.
Well, we'll just think of this as interest, shall we?
See ya.
Fishing, eh? Wish I could have a day off. Sick pay and all.
It's part of the healing process. Sooner I'm better, sooner I'll be back.
Yeah, well, you're welcome to it.
Oh, I don't know. Been fishing myself on and off. Taking our David a few times. Quite like it, actually.
There you go.
You always go on your own?
Well, I'd rather go with somebody, as long as they enjoy it, like.
Right. Got a day off tomorrow. Might fancy that.
You're on?
Good lad.
Oh, it's a day.
He put me in my place, I'll tell you that.
I wouldn't take it too personally, love. It looks like he's having a go at everyone at the moment. Attack's the best form of defence, isn't it, when you're in trouble? Yeah. How long's he staying?
Oh, I don't know, love. I mean, I'm hoping he can sort things out with Mike. He'll go and stay there. I mean, we've got his hands full here, haven't we? You see, look, you know, I feel guilty even saying that.
Yeah, but you're right. I mean, Mike is his dad. I don't mind having him here. Seems a nice lad to me. Oh, well, that's all the reason you shouldn't take that job, then. You can look after him when he stays.
Well, no, it's not going to happen again, is it, love? I mean, you know, it's only a one-off. No, don't let that influence you, Ev.
I was only joking. Does this mean you think I should take the job, Peter?
Well, I mean, it's up to you. It's a good opportunity. I mean, I just don't see why you should pass it up.
As long as I know where I stand.
What? What?
So, have we got a deal or what?
What did you say I'd have to do?
Just keep your gob shut about our trip, basically, and well, I can do most of the rest.
And if it worked?
Hey, when it works.
Yeah, but what about the rest of the girls?
Listen, the girls will keep their jobs. They'll be better off than they are now. And we'll all be shot at that dinosaur Baldwin, won't we? Listen, he's the one who's holding us back. We don't owe him anything.
You're going on about Mike again?
Look, this isn't about revenge. This is about taking a chance that we might never get again. It's about having a vision. It's about putting ourselves on top instead of under the cosh of some deadhead for the rest of our lives. Look, it's not just Mike, it's Fletcher, it's Naveen. They're all the same. Now listen to me. This is about having somewhere decent to live. Instead of a cesspit, it's about having money in the bank. It's about having a nice car each. It's about having the life that we deserve after all the work we do. Tell me this. Do you want all this? Or do you want to go back to that cabin flat?
This, obviously.
Then say yes, Karen. Say yes because you want it. Because you're worth it. Say yes because it's where we belong. And no one will ever be able to touch us.
Yeah, all right.
So you'll do it then?
Yeah, I'll do it.